you take Manhattan, you can have that. Give me Chicago any day. LA may be hot, ain't got what we got. Give me Chicago any day. Give me the down-home people who say what they mean. Give me the lake and the river's so green. Give me the best tall buildings the world has ever seen. We scrape the blue from the sky, so there's nothing left for Cleveland. Don't need to see more of old Baltimore. Give me Chicago any day. La, 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 la. Or go get lost in the streets in Boston. Give me Chicago any day. Just give me Michigan Avenue any time of year. Leave Angela wish again, and haven't you, that you were living here? Oh yeah, they're on the right foot with Lori Lightfoot. Give me Chicago any day. Give me the full-length overcoat, the two-button suit. Give me the Field Museum, the Art Institute. Give me the Cubs out at Wrigley. We root, and if we win, then we sing, go Cubs go, go Cubs go. Go see Grant Park, that ain't no scant park. Give me Chicago, give me Chicago. Go ride the L train, ain't that a swell train? Give me Chicago any day. Because the way I reckon, when the reckoning's done, you'll find the second city to none. Enough chit-chatting about Manhattan. Give me Chicago any day. Give me Chicago any day. Welcome to Susie on Sundays, the 7th. Susie on Sunday. Hey, everybody. For joining us, thank you for joining us from all around the world and all across the United States. Tonight is a salute to Chicago. That's a song I wrote in like 2003 or something. And boy, do I love Chicago. So many happy times and happy experiences in Chicago. And tonight's promotional partner, I want to say hi to everybody at the Auditorium Theater in Melcatton, and Charlie and Patty and everybody. Love playing the Auditorium. Steve Sell, who's the stage manager there. And thank you for joining in tonight's Salute to Chicago. The Auditorium Theater was built in, I have my facts here, 1889, designed by Dankmar Adler and Louis Sullivan. It's at the corner of what used to be Congress and Michigan Avenue. It's now Ida B. Wells Avenue and Michigan Avenue. It's the big boy on the corner, and boy, is it big. Capacity like 3,900 or something. I love the building. I love that. I love the big stage. I love the cushy seats. The stairs to the balconies are amazing. The stairs to the upper balcony, going all these winding, fantastic. President Grover Cleveland laid the cornerstone in 1887. Among other notable acts, the Grateful Dead played there 10 times. The Doors also played their first concert at the Auditorium after the arrest of singer Jim Morrison on June 14th, 1969. I'm thinking I should get arrested. I think that would be good, right? It's good publicity. I haven't tried that yet. And I've played at the Auditorium many times myself. Big fun to sing at the corner of the stage or on the stage. Everybody's seated on the stage. A portion of tonight's proceeds will go to support the Greater Chicago Food Depository. Love them on the south side, not far from Midway. Big building. I'll take one request this evening. I'll read the comments. I'm trying to be more tuned in as the show goes by. You'll see comments from my wonderful digital coordinator, Kelly Lynn Knott, out in Hawaii, who is managing tonight's show. And away we go. All right. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. This is a song written in my office in the Fine Arts Building. I had an office in the Fine Arts Building, which was right next to the auditorium. And I used to smoke cigars on the fire escape. How ironic is that? A song written in Chicago and set in Chicago. I get the north side where the brownstones are. You get the south side and the big blues bar. Cross the river and you've come too far. Stay on your side of town. I get the sunrise on the lake at dawn. You get 3 bedrooms and the sprawling lawn. That's the deal, and yes, the deal's still on. Stay on your side of town. I thought I saw you walking on the pier last night. Thought I saw you walking through the crowd. I thought I saw you walking on the pier last night, and I almost went to find you. Someone should remind you that there's a line along Grand Avenue, and there's nothing different we can do. Not at least until I'm over you. Stay on your side of town. I thought I saw you walking on the pier last night, and I wouldn't say it matters, but till my heart unshatters, I get the north side. You get the south side and the big blues bar. Cross the river and you've come too far. Stay on your side of town. Stay on your side of town. Stay on your side of town on WERN television. WERN television. There's actually a WERN radio station in Madison. Hello, everybody in Madison. By the way, I have family out there. My sister Barb may be tuning in from the east side of Madison. But that song, Stay on Your Side of Town, set in Chicago, and I think written around 2004. And tonight is a salute to the second city of Chicago. Here's a song based on a painting in the Art Institute of Chicago, located at 111 South Michigan Avenue, just a stone's throw from the Auditorium Theater and the Fine Arts Building. And I used to actually walk through the garage to try to stay warm. Right, I'd walk through from our house in Streeterville, like walk underneath. I mean, how did I explain it? Where the trains come in on the regional rail. What is that little station called? And then I'd cut down, and everybody in Chicago knows the walkways that keep you warm in the winter. And I'd walk right by the, Symphony Hall. Underneath, stay warm, and underneath the Art Institute, all the way to the pop-up, right by the Fine Arts Building. This song is based on a painting by some guy, I don't know, Pablo Picasso. I guess he got lucky with a couple things. And there's a painting called The Old Guitarist from Picasso's Blue Period, and it made its way into this song. Oh, my famous heartache, here you are at my door. Half a year it's been over. Here you come hoping for more. More of that beautiful tension. More of that sweet release. Well, together we did make a lovely and true masterpiece. But given time, we all move on. Grieve a while, then let go. Let the new light come shining in. Let the new colors show. We can't go back to someplace we've already been. That's why I know, my darling, we can't paint that blue guitar again. Maybe we're still feeling lonely. Maybe we're still feeling sad. But we give each other everything that we had. May well have been the best loving I've ever known. But the secret to getting it right is to know when to leave it alone. And given time, we all move on. Grieve a while, then let go. Let the new light come shining in. Let the new colors show. We can't go back to someplace we've already been. That's why I know, my darling, we can't paint that blue guitar again. That's why I know, my darling, we can't paint that blue guitar again. Song, Blue Guitar, from, I think it was New Nonfiction. I think. Here's another one from New Nonfiction. And this song came about in Chicago also. This one came about After a visit to the Field Museum, 1400 South Lakeshore Drive, and there was an exhibit on Nefertiti, who was, as many of you know, an Egyptian queen. She was married to the pharaoh Akhenaten in 1330 BC, approximately. I don't remember it real clearly, but there's reason to believe that she was granted extraordinary status, kind of like a co-equal ruler, and may have become the sort of female pharaoh after Akhenaten died. Also, there are many images of her. I feel as if there was reason, or in this visit I felt there was reason to believe that their connection was very powerful, Akhenaten and Nefertiti. Maybe because both of their names have 4 syllables. But maybe it was more than that. Time can bring on 7 years of rain, wash the rushes from the plains, but it can't touch us. And time can turn a mighty river's course, break its will and bend it north, but it can't touch us. So let the forces of nature pull, let the seas rise, fill the deserts full. There's still just one thing immovable in this world, just one thing stronger than time, can run its fingers through our hair, paint us white and silver there, but it can't touch us. And time can steal the light from out our eyes, but something shining still survives, 'cause it can't touch us. No, 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 no. They'll lay us down in the warm, soft earth, 1,000 rounds of death and birth. One day they'll uncover what we're worth, and they'll see the truth of it, that kingdoms come and kingdoms go, lost cities in the sands below. One day they'll all learn what we both know, only love can live forever after. Take this moment, make it end, or win the game of make pretend, but it can't touch us. Nefertiti's Dream from 2001, Susan Warner on WERN radio. There is a WERN. I know there is. I'm not crazy. I know there is. That song, Nefertiti's Dream. There's another one set in Chicago. Isn't that amazing? I mean, maybe there's a theme here. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the program. And if you're just joining us, tonight's theme is Chicago, Second City. Sponsored by, or partnered tonight, promotional partner tonight, is the Auditorium Theater, 50 East Ida B. Wells in downtown Chicago. Thinking of you, Chicago, during all of this. I'm here in Philadelphia. In Philadelphia, another city hit very hard by this virus, and I know Chicago also has been hit hard and is struggling mightily. I want to drink a toast to my pal George Marquisos in Chicago on the north side, who introduced me to Daisy Cutter Pale Ale, made by Half Acre Beer Company in Chicago. And I like this beer. So here's to you, George, working for the city and all the people on the front lines tonight, keeping us safe, doing the logistics, doing the planning, and helping us to get through this. To the good-hearted people of Chicago and everywhere who are getting us through this moment. Thank you. I love Daisy Cutter. It tastes like a summer day. Man, I wish I was sitting at Wrigley drinking Daisy Cutter. Here's another song set in Chicago. Maybe I should take a minute and say hello to some people. Hello, people. Thank you for joining us. Hold on a minute. I got to move some. Okay, let's see who we got here tonight. Hi, everybody. Hi, Sharong. Leave Manhattan alone, says Sharong Goldberg in New York. Love you, Sharong. Patty Petow. Amy Coburn. All right. Thank you for joining us tonight, Cassandra. I think I saw the great singer Alma. Alma? Is Alma with us tonight? Alma. I think, who else? Oh, yeah. Turn up my guitar, says Jane. Road manager Jane says turn up the guitar. So I'm going to do that. Jane Paul, road manager, watching from the northern suburbs of Philadelphia tonight. Thanks to all of you for joining the show, and thank you for your kind support of this, our little Sunday night evening show. You know, growing up, I watched Glenn Campbell on Sunday nights. I was 5 years old, and I was mesmerized. And here I am giving a show on Sunday nights, though with less fame and money, but, same, exactly the same. Song is on a record called Kickin' the Beehive, and it's very much set in downtown Chicago. Daisy Cutter Pale Ale. Yummy. Half Acre. Yummy. Can't wait till the breweries open up again. We can all sit outside in the sun. Sleeping on a train, sleeping on a train, staying out of the cold and the pouring rain. Well, I get my rest 1 hour at a time till they wake me up at the end of the line. I'm sleeping on a train. You're afraid of me. Well, I'm afraid of you. Oh, what the hell do you think I'm gonna do? I make one wrong move and they call the heat, and the cops will throw me back out on the street. I'm just sleeping on a train, and the nights are awful cold, the nights are awful long, and it's safer in here where the lights stay on. Safer in here than a shelter bed, somebody there liable to crack your head. That's why I'm sleeping on a train, sleeping on a train, staying out of the cold and the pouring rain. Well, I get my rest 1 hour at a time till they wake me up at the end of the line. sleeping on a train. Red line, blue line. Oh, I wish they'd build a new line. Sleep the whole night through. And I'm sorry about my hair. I know I'm looking like hell. It's $12 a night at the men's hotel. And I made $5 jingling that cup till the rain came down and the money dried up. I'm just sleeping on a train. La, la, la. And I'm going nowhere, nowhere to be. I ain't looking out the window 'cause there's nothing to see. Just the lights of the city as they pass me by. Prettier world when I close my eyes. I'm just sleeping on a train. Sleeping on a Train from Kickin' the Beehive, 2010 release by Susan Warner. And now for something completely different. 2004. 2004? Yeah. In 2004, it was a very good year. It was a very good year. What was that cheesy song? It's like la 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 la. Is that Windmills of Your Mind? This next song was written, I think, in my office. I had one in Rogers Park for a little while, near almost up to Evanston, almost up to where Lakeshore Drive takes the big turn to the east and runs along the lake, and then you hit Evanston and cross over. I had one up there on Lunt, I think was the street. This song came about after reading an article that said that a happy marriage is worth, in terms of quality of life, a happy marriage is worth $100,000 in annual income. And so I used to keep unto myself. I didn't think of no one else. I didn't go out of my way. I couldn't spare the time of day. I couldn't stop and lend a hand to my fellow man. I couldn't look him in the eye, 'cause I was barely getting by. But since you fell in love with me, it's like I won the lottery. I'm happy as a soul can be. I've taken up philanthropy. 'Cause baby, every time we kiss, it's 100,000 just like this, directly into my account. Oh, what a staggering amount. And when I sleep, you hold me tight. I make $1 million overnight. And that's the way I start each day, with so much more to give away. Since you fell in love with me, it's like I won the lottery. Happy as a soul can be. I've taken up philanthropy. La 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 Baby, you're so good to me. I'm feeling very Carnegie. Oh, baby, you're my every wish. I'm feeling Rockefeller-ish. I'm feeling very much inclined to benefit all humankind, to bring whatever I can bring, 'cause I don't want for anything. Since you fell in love with me, it's like I won the lottery. I'm happy as a soul can be. I've taken up philanthropy. La 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 Is that fun or annoying? Or it's kind of both. It's the old Roland piano sound, and here's how it works. Right? If you hit it soft, the next is da. Down. Down. Philanthropy. From 2004, I Can't Be New, a song written in Chicago while happy. And I remain happy, but, happy. And that song came about from happiness. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining the program. Tonight's show, the 7th in the SUSIE on Sundays series, is a tribute to the second city of Chicago. Great city. And thanks to our partners at the Auditorium Theater, where I've had so much fun and so many fun shows over the years. The Onstage Cabaret series, big fun. Hi to my pal Joan Curto out there, who coordinated the Stephen Sondheim tribute we did at the Auditorium last fall, and with the orchestra. And oh my God, it was tremendous. I was so nervous I was going to screw up the words to one of the songs, because I had it was amazing. It was thrilling, and I was scared out of my gourd. And I have false eyelashes on right now for you, Joan, and for everybody who was in the cast at the Sondheim tribute. Sing a song for you now that was written in my office when I had one, just a little room at Lakeshore Drive in Belmont. And the song snuck on to the end of New Nonfiction. And it goes like this. May I suggest to you, may I suggest this is the best part of your life? May I suggest this time is blessed for you. This time is blessed and shining almost blinding bright. Just turn your head and you'll begin to see the 1,000 reasons that were just beyond your sight. The reasons why I'd suggest to you, why I'd suggest this is the best part of your life. There is a world that's been addressed to you, intended only for your eyes. It's a secret world, like a treasure chest to you, of private scenes and brilliant dreams that mesmerize. A tender lover's smile, a tiny baby's hands, the million stars that fill the turning sky at night. And I suggest, yes, I suggest to you, I suggest this is the best part of your life. There is a hope that's been expressed in you. It's the hope of 7 generations, maybe more. And this is the faith that they invest in you. It's that you'll do one better than was done before. And inside you know, inside you understand, inside you know what's yours to finally set right. And I suggest to you, I suggest this is the best part of your life. This is a song, comes from the west to you, comes from the west, comes from the slowly setting sun. This is a song with a request of you to see how very short these endless days will run. And when they're gone and when the dark descends, oh, we'd give anything for one more hour of light. And I suggest this is the best part of your life. You know, singing that song during this particular time, it's like, yeah, even I could hear a siren here. Philadelphia. And maybe there are, I mean, I've had some really good moments through this whole thing. Beautiful afternoons and riding my bicycle a lot. And I hope you're finding some moments of beauty and surprise joy amidst all of this. And of course, I hope you're listening to this and that you and yours are well. Tonight, a tribute to Chicago on SUSIE on Sundays here. And again, a portion of the proceeds from tonight's show will go to the Greater Chicago Food Depository, who do great work in Chicago. I have seen it firsthand. So I said I was going to take a request, so we'll take a request here. Let's see, I got to put my little specs on. Hold on a second. No. Okay. I did this. Tell us again what you want to hear. Wait. Cheers. Brenda Schumacher. What? Gorgeous song. Oh, thanks. We needed it. Thank you. Okay. Hi, Marion. Hey, Marion. Is that you from across the park? All right. Okay. Okay, I have no requests coming in. Wait, I got to click my new comments. Da, 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 da. Misery and Happiness. Oh, no. I got to know that song. I will do it on the request night. It's top of the list. I promise to God. I will do Misery and Happiness on the request day. Mother's Day is the request day. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this one. All right. All right, King Margot. Yeah. All right, here's a request. We're honoring a song from a collection of songs called 8 Unnecessary Songs. Songs no one wanted, no one needed. Really, no one needed. And still don't need. Recumbent bike, yeah, 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 yeah. Recumbent bike, yeah, 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 yeah. I see them riding on the path with every mud puddle they take a bath. Always a guy who's good at math or science. Societal outsider. Oh, that's what it takes to ride a recumbent bike. Yeah, yeah, sing it. Recumbent bike, yeah, 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 yeah. He's got his orange safety flag, blueberry Cliff Bar in his saddle bag. In any group, he'll always lag behind, and he'll smile as you draw nearer in his weird helmet mirror. Recumbent bike, yeah, yeah. They ride out where it's flat. Can't climb uphill like that. You won't see them on the mountains. They stop at drinking fountains. You ask that guy a question, he'll talk all afternoon about above seat steering, about Dutch engineering. So do yourself a favor and just say, hey, see ya later. Sing, America. Sing it. Recumbent bike, yeah, 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 yeah. Recumbent bike, yeah, 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 yeah. I want to hear one more chorus from my home state of Iowa. Home to the RAGBRAI Great Bicycle Race across Iowa, and I was doing a leg of that when this song came to me because I was riding just a kind of dumb trail bike, and I kept getting passed by guys on recumbent bikes east of Manchester on my way over to Earlville, and that inspired this song. Go Iowa, take it! From the Mississippi to the Missouri, sing it! 2, 3, 4. Recumbent bike, yeah, 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 yeah. There's a dance to this song that's sweeping the nation. Do you want to see it? Well, I don't know if you want to see it or not, but you're going to see it. Here we go. Come on, everybody, dance with me. Here we go. Recumbent Bike by Susan Werner, hardest working woman in show business. Yeah, Recumbent Bike from 8 unnecessary songs no one wanted, no one needed, and still no one needs. And yet they happened. You couldn't stop that from happening. Nope. Well, close tonight with 2 songs that some of you may know. And I want to thank you all for joining the program. Thanks to all of you for your kind support. And before I forget, thanks to Kelly Lynn Knott, my digital coordinator out in Hawaii. Thanks to my road manager, Jane Paul, for helping with all the sound checks. My manager, Patty Romanoff, for helping us with venue partners. And it's I miss playing. I miss playing live and making music with wonderful people in the chairs and the seats and on stage. I hope some of you caught last week with Trina Hamlin. And you can catch all of the shows up here on Facebook. Exciting shows coming up next week. I'm going to give an opportunity to a songwriter that I just think, just no one really knows of her, but I just want to help her out because I think she has a lot of potential, and her name is Dar Williams. Then we'll do the Mother's Day show, all requests, especially by mothers and mother-like figures, or children and children-like figures to their mothers or mother-like figures. There's a better language for that. And then on May 17th, the wonderful songwriter Mary Gaucher is going to be my guest. So thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Close with 2 songs by a band called Chicago. '1970 was the year. Number 4 on the Billboard chart. A song banned in Singapore because they thought the title referred to drugs. It didn't. It just referred to the time of day when the songwriter Robert Lamb was trying to finish the song in the middle of the night. Here we go. Waiting for the break of day, searching for something to say, dancing lights against the sky. Why? Giving up, I close my eyes, sitting cross-legged on the floor, 25 or 6 to 4, staring blindly into space, getting up to splash my face, wanting just to stay awake, wondering how much I can take. Should have tried to do some more. 25 or 6 to 4. Horn part. Wow. Feeling like I ought to sleep. What happens next? Spinning room. What happens? Spinning room is sinking deep. Searching for something to say. Ooh. Waiting for the break of day. 25 or 6 to 4. That's the lick. 25 or 6 to 4. Yeah. does something. Wah, 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 wah. It has the weirdest ending. Doesn't it have a weird ending? Blah, 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 da, da, da. One more song tonight. Thanks everybody for joining the program. Tribute to Chicago, ending with a Chicago song because I had that double album with a brown cloth, kind of like vinyl, you know, it was like you fold it open. Yeah, we had that in the house. And this goes out to my nephews because they know this Chicago stuff. Yeah, they do. Thanks everybody again for joining the program. I'm going to have another Daisy Cutter because it's so yummy and it tastes like summer. And a big hand to everybody at the Greater Chicago Food Depository and all the food depositories and food banks across the country. Thank you for what you're doing. And just want to give a round of applause to them. Big hand, little Nancy Pelosi hand to them. Thank you for what you do. And, here we go. So thanks everybody for joining the program. Thanks again to the Auditorium Theater, and we'll see you next week. SUSIE on Sundays, 7 p.m. Every Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern. (6 p.m. Central). This song written and sung by a guy my road manager Jane calls Hooey, because he always says Hugh, 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 you're the meaning of your Hugh. I want to have you near me. Peter Cetera. If you leave me now, you'll take away the biggest part of me. Ooh, no, baby, please don't go. Sing it. And if you leave me now, you'll take away the very heart of me. Sing it. Just want you to stay. Bridge. A love like ours is love that's hard to find. How could we let it slip away? Does this remind anybody of Bread? The song's Bread, right? We've come too far to leave it all behind. Ooh, how could we end it all this way? When tomorrow comes and we both regret, sing it, the things we said today. French horn solo. Was it a French horn or was it a guitar? Bow, 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 bow. You want me to try to go into Bread? I found your diary underneath a tree and started reading about me. A love like ours is love that's hard to find. How could we let it slip away? It's a bossa, isn't it? Or a samba? We've come too far to leave it all behind. How could we end it all this way? When tomorrow comes and we both regret the things we said today. This song is not, who am I to say? It was number one in 1976, but it's not quite as good. I learned the truth at 17, right? If you're gonna do that groove. Love was meant for beauty queens. high school girls with clear skin smiles who married young and then retired. Okay, let's get out of this. If you leave me now, you'll take away the biggest part of me. Ooh, no, baby, please don't go. But I have to go, 'cause it's almost 8 p.m. Eastern time, and the show only lasts an hour at most. So thank you all for joining the show. Ooh, no, I wish I could stay. Ooh, see you next week. Ooh, la 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 la. Chicago, thank you, Chicago. Thank you, Chicago Auditorium Theater, our promotional partner tonight. Thank you, Auditorium Theater, for everything. I love playing there, and thanks for what you do for the entire Chicago artistic and musical community, especially the dance community, and which I'm going to do next. That's going to be my next project. And thanks for your support of the Greater Chicago Food Depository, and thank you for joining tonight's program, everybody, for tuning in. Chicago, Chicago, that title in town. See you next week for Susie on Sunday with Dar Williams. Maybe she'll sing the song she has about Iowa. Really good song. Then again, she has a lot of really good songs. Yeah, she does. I saw a man I saw a man who danced with his wife in Chicago, my hometown. Thank you, everybody, for joining the show. Chicago, Chicago, that Thailand town. Bet your bottom dollar you'll lose the blues. Kelly, you want to go ahead and pull it? Kill out in Hawaii.